On top of that, we have some incredible sponsors that I would like to address as well. Kana Peachtree, an artist. Are you looking for cute emotes to decorate your streams with? Kana Peachtree makes emotes for any platform for streamers and communities with big, small, or any audience all across the globe. Interested in customizing your channels? Check out Kana's gig at fiverr.com/Kana Peachtree. Coming up next will be Death and Taxes, Utopia Percent by Karmilen. So sit tight and we'll be right with you. Once again, thank you to everyone here supporting the stream by viewing, donating, just by being around. Your support is greatly, greatly appreciated just by being here. So feel free to spread the word for Speedromizer, just in case you know anyone that might want to either donate or might have an interest in speedrunning or watching these awesome runs that are coming up. So for now, we've got a run just around the horizon. Thank you again. We appreciate you for being here. And without further ado, we are starting with Dex and... oh my gosh, can't speak apparently. We're starting with Death and Taxes, Utopia Percent by Karmilen.
Hello everyone! So, this is Death and Taxes. Basically, it's a simulator of a corporate job. So, you ride an elevator up and down, and take meetings that should be emails. The plot is that you work for fate, you are a Grim Reaper, and you are condemning people to die, or you make them survive. And that actually affects the balance in the world in 4 different stats. It's ecology, peace, health, and prosperity. For Utopia Percent, we want to be like around the maximum or in all 4. The time starts after I press yes. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go. We skip the intro because intros are slow. Here I've used the second dialogue option because it skips a bit of the dialogue. Okay. And we start. I didn't want to keep alive both of them. The rules are a bit lenient in this game because the main one is just don't kill everyone or don't make everyone survive during the day, even though you have the instructions for each day. I just push that marker away. Oh, okay, that's bad. Where is that?
One of the
Yeah. Okay, that was a misclick, as I said. Okay. Okay, so I will try to focus because I want to make the time good in this way here. So, Mango, if you could say a bit more about the game, it would be really helpful.
Yeah, sounds good. So, sort of go over the items that Karmilen is using. The first one you'll see is the lamp, which I believe is called the Infernal Illuminator. And what that does is that when you hover over either of the options, it'll show you what sort of outcome each of the choices will have. Blue pluses are positive, red minuses are negative, of course. The second one being the snow globe in the top, called Serenity to Desolation, and that shows the 4 different like stats of the world, like Karmilen mentioned: ecology, prosperity, peace, and health. And just spamming through dialogue because, like you said, dialogue is slow, and we want to go fast. Like Karmilen mentioned, the rules are pretty lenient in which you, as long as you don't mark every profile the same way, you should be fine. I believe there's a 3-strike rule where if you mark each one same way 3 times, you fail and you have to restart. So 3 or 4, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, and for Utopia, I should also mention, we want to see the snow globe be a nice part. And in order to do that, we need at least 2 of the stats to be very, very high. Obviously, the more the better, but at minimum 2.
Yeah, it's not that hard to accomplish, but around the halfway mark, I am trying to get the outcomes where there are more pluses than minuses. But around the halfway mark, I will actually take a bit of more caution what I'm actually doing, because you can salvage almost any run. Okay, that was bad to kill everyone. You can salvage almost every run around the halfway mark, so right now, more pluses, it will be fine.
That is all.
But, well, it's not that strict to get the Utopia, in a way.
Yeah, for Utopia, like you said, it's not super challenging. Like, you can take several days of just making all of the options and still get it by the end, because the time frame in this game is a whole month of evaluation. So by now we are, I believe, a week through, so we have 2 weeks left. Yeah, just around, I think we're on day 8 now.
Get the schedule on our desk so we can check.
Yeah, we do have the calendar right there on the right side, yeah. You may notice there's just a huge pile of items just off to the side. We don't really need any of them, but since we're on New Game Plus, we have them all unlocked. Excuse me.
Yeah, we give the cat a plush toy that you could buy during the normal run. Actually, the game is really fun when played casually. I regret that I had to learn of this game for the purpose of speedrunning, but well, what could you do? Because there are many dialogues, much of the plot that is really interesting when you actually don't skip through the dialogues. I've played the game through once, casually, just to unlock some things, check what the game is about, and then I started practicing, but it was fun. It was really fun. Okay.
Oh, and in that particular red file right there is very nice in this category because that red file is consistently all positive when you choose die, and it's consistently just no effect when you choose live. So we love that file.
Long dialogues.
Yeah, unfortunate. But the reason we give the cat, Lady Poddington, the plush is so that they don't like get annoyed with us and mess with us later on, because they can. I forget what day it is exactly. I want to say like 13 or 14 or something like that. They can actually steal your files and make you like fail that day, I suppose, and have to mark none to die, quote unquote, because you don't get files. And we don't want that.
Yeah, fortunately, the option to give her the toy is the first one on top, so that's actually fortunate for us, because we didn't have to slow down to check if we are pressing the right keys.
Yeah, that's really fortunate for us that we can just spam through and still get it every time.
Yeah, not every dialogue that we can skip is that generous. So we have to actually check what we are doing, just to not lose time on lines that we don't have to see.
Yeah, like there's certain days where we're able to like ask Fate questions and whatnot, and obviously we'll want to skip through that, but the dialogue to actually skip those are at the very bottom of the choices, so we have to sort of make sure we're keeping an eye on those as well. Okay, I was just making sure this wasn't one of those. I thought it was.
Next one is on the day 19. And on day 18, the guy...
18, got you.
Yep. On the day 18, Fate says that the first words of the greatest novel of all time will be written today. So that's how I know, without actually checking the calendar, when I will have to actually check what the dialogues say.
Oh, really nice. Okay. I haven't actually like stopped and checked which day is what, so I wasn't sure.
I am.
Excuse me, man.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Okay.
Of course, mashing is a very important skill of a speedrunner, so we are mashing through the dialogues as well.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing I don't think I mentioned yet is I believe you are using the like key control to like end the day instead of clicking on the bed. Am I correct there? Did I see that right? Okay, cool. So a nice little trick that I found is you can, instead of clicking on the bed to end the day like you're supposed to casually, I suppose, you can press 3 to like make that choice from anywhere in the room or in the elevator. So you can, if you time it right, you can position yourself right next to the workroom, and that's very nice. Same for Fate's office. You can press 1, but you have to actually go up to the office in order to do that. So that one doesn't necessarily matter too much. But so far in Utopia, we are looking extremely well. All of them, I believe, are very, very high, so we're looking really, really well.
Yep. It's on the Utopia status, like all through and through, so
yeah, we're doing...
I'm just going through the days as fast as I can.
Now I bid thee goodbye.
And the next one, it will be the longer dialogue that we can skip.
Oh, yep, there's that dialogue you were talking about the novel.
Yep.
It's cool. I'll have to keep that in mind. But yeah, now we can see Karmilen just spam through these files as quickly as you can. Just since we're so high up on the Utopia stats, we don't have to pay super close attention, but
Grand. Goodbye.
yeah, I'll let you focus on that. Sorry.
Yeah, there were 4 continues and final got rest here.
I see. Very nice.
We have a donation for $20 from Dark Shocks saying, "Come on, we do want glitches, don't we? Also, good luck, Karmilen."
Now,
Thank
I
you.
must go submerge myself.
Thank you so much.
Okay, where's my marker?
Oh yeah, another thing that I haven't mentioned is you may see Karmilen picking up the marker like before it actually spawns in. That's because wherever you like hover your cursor over is where the pen will spawn in the next day. So if you keep an eye on that, you can grab it before you actually see it.
Yeah,
and you can
and
start marking files early.
I haven't managed to train myself to leave the marker in the same position every day. And it's something that I could optimize, but, well, the practices were going quite well anyway without that, so...
yeah, as long as you can find it early on, it doesn't necessarily matter too much.
I apologize.
But I do have a spot that I sort of position it every time, just because I'm not as good with remembering where I put it if I don't.
We're still in the Utopia territory, so we're fine.
Yeah, we're doing extremely well for Utopia.
Yes, you get to skip your performance review. Good night.
The problem is I haven't set up the timer for myself, so I don't know where I am. And don't tell me. I want it to be a surprise.
I'm also not. I also don't really see the timer. I have a little notes page open, so it'll be a nice little surprise for both of us.
Yeah, probably.
So,
I actually plan on using this run from this marathon as a submission video for a different one. So, hello Kaji, hello Dexter, the schedule team of the second marathon. They are actually watching every single run that is submitted for the marathon. So, it's kind of guaranteed that they will see that and hear that. So, okay. Let's go, marker.
Into the final 3 days, looking super good.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Oh, Kajik is actually on chat. Nice.
Oh, hello.
I must get to the bottom of this. We have no time for chatter, Grim. Leave.
Okay, marker. Misclicks everywhere. That's the biggest problem of this run. Misclicking.
Yeah, misclicking is definitely the big time loss in this run.
Have a good
And
final
also, just as a little heads up for like timing, time will end at the end of this final chat with Fate. Like when there'll be a nice little slideshow at the end that'll show the ending we got at the end of the dialogue with Fate, coming up soon. At the end of this dialogue.
I will withdraw. Accept my own.
I believe after the slideshow when the arrow
And we
shows is the time.
I believe it's at the beginning of the slideshow.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering correct.
When the arrow shows up after the slideshow, then it will be time.
I see. Okay. But this third slide here says humanity transcending is confirmation that we did get Utopia. So GG.
Yep. That's the last slide. It will stop and then the arrow will show up and time.
Time. GG.
GG, well done.
Yeah, very well done.
Okay, and can you tell me what was my final time?
I'm just waiting for it to show up on stream. 15:04 is your final time.
That is a world record.
That is
That's
a world record.
That's a world record by, I believe, like 30 seconds.
By 30 seconds, yeah.
That is incredible. Well done.
By
Yeah, absolutely.
32.
Well done. Yeah, 32
Congratulations,
seconds.
record holder.
Okay. Okay. I believe that will be all from me. Thank you very much for letting me do that. Thank you, Mango, for submitting the game. Thank you for commentary.
Absolutely. Thank you for running it.
Thank you for running. Yeah, that was amazing.
It was my first time on an online marathon. It was my first time on a Speedromizer. I hope it was not the last. So we shall see where the life gets us. Thank you.